Welcome to this guided morning ritual. This practice will help you move into the vibration of self-esteem and self-love. Developing self-love is a journey, so practice daily and maybe more if you are going through a difficult time. I would recommend to do this practice for 30 days, and this will allow you to cultivate the habit of doing a morning practice like this. Personally, I have a morning practice every morning, and this does change depending on the season, depending what I'm going through in my life, and sometimes I'm calling in specific things, and this one is tailored specifically for self-esteem. So if that is something that you're working on, then this is going to be absolutely perfect for you. If you feel like you need more time for any of these practices that we will be doing, feel free to pause the video and come back when you're ready. So you will need a journal and a pen for this practice. If you have a candle, bring that candle as well, and also a glass of water. So to begin this practice, find a comfortable place to sit. You can choose to sit on a chair, you can choose to sit on the floor. I love to sit on the floor for my morning practice. I find it helps me to feel grounded and gets me set up for the day. But sometimes I do sit at my desk. That's completely up to you. Whatever feels comfortable for you, whatever space you feel like you can get the most relaxed and comfy in. And also wherever you can, have a straight back for our meditation today. So we're going to set the mood of the ceremony by lighting our candle and getting out our journal. And the first part of this practice, we are going to be writing exactly how we feel in this moment without trying to change how we feel. It's going to be kind of like an energetic vomit. Don't worry about how negative you sound. This practice is purely for you to get out the truth of how you're feeling in this moment and whatever you are thinking in this moment without judging it. Don't worry, no one's going to see what you're writing down unless you show them, obviously. And there is absolutely no judgment for any negativity that comes through. This is a really good practice to really just to see how we're feeling. And the reason why doing this journaling practice is so good for self-love and self-esteem is because we are learning to take every part of ourselves and listen to every part of ourselves. And when I say listen, that doesn't mean that you have to believe everything that comes out, but just having it expressed and come out on that piece of paper gives you the opportunity to create a little bit of space between you and what it is that is coming through on your subconscious. Because when we are not aware of what is going on in our subconscious, then it's more likely that we will act out these feelings or beliefs that we may have unconsciously. So we're working to bring them to the conscious so that we have a better opportunity to choose what to do with them consciously. And when we choose what to do with them consciously, we're more likely to choose positive actions. We are basically so programmed into abandoning these perceivably negative parts of ourselves that this practice allows us to begin to accept and love all of these parts of ourselves, no matter how negative they may seem. So this practice is allowing us to really let out anything that we're feeling. And it may seem uncomfortable at first when you notice yourself writing down things that maybe you have judged yourself for in the past. But remember, this is a practice, and just to go really easy on yourself, allow yourself to express and tell yourself that it's okay to let these things out. No filter, just allowing to flow whatever comes through. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes now to write in your journal. So off you go, guys. Okay, so now that you have finished with your first journaling practice of the morning, just come into a comfortable space, a comfortable seat with your back straight, and we're just going to roll our shoulders, really waking up the body. As this is a morning practice, I always love to wake up my body by giving it a little shake. Maybe shake your hands. Any stretches that you want to do so now. Maybe waking up the neck by drawing some circles with the head. These are really good morning movements just to wake up the body. And now I invite you to sit with your back straight, and when you're ready, you can close your eyes. We're going to go into our guided meditation, and this is going to be a 10-minute guided meditation. The intention for this meditation is to build our self-esteem and start to enter into the vibration of self-love. So sit with your back relatively straight and start to bring your attention to your breath, noticing your inhale and your exhale moving through your nostrils. Following the breath as it moves down your throat into your lungs and into your belly, and feeling the body expand with every inhale and relax with every exhale. Bringing our attention to the energy field of our entire body, noticing if there's any tension. And if you notice any tension, just allow your attention to focus on that area and expanding it as you breathe in and relaxing the area as you breathe out. Reminding yourself that any feelings and sensations that you are having are completely normal, and that you are here to listen to what your body has to say. And now allow your breath to deepen, slightly deeper than you would usually breathe. Feeling your body expand with every breath. And maybe you've noticed that your shoulders drop as you go further into relaxation. And now that you are feeling relaxed, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. And I want you to ask yourself these questions in your head and see what impressions you get from them. Let the answers bubble up, not forcing any answers, just allowing whatever messages your intuition wants you to hear come through. So often we are focused on what we are not. So in this moment, ask yourself, how am I enough? What do I appreciate about myself? And if nothing comes up right now, take this question with you throughout your day and start to look out for things that you appreciate about yourself as you do this daily practice. And now, as you continue to breathe, imagine you are watching yourself going about your day. And as you are experiencing this, ask yourself the question, what actions do I take that are in opposition to self-love? And now ask yourself, what is one action that I can take today that is reflection of self-love? And now, as you continue breathing, I want you to visualize yourself taking that action and notice how it feels whilst you are doing it. And also notice how it feels once you have completed that action. And now bringing your attention back to your breath, notice the oxygen traveling through your nostrils and into your lungs. And just be aware that this meditation will shortly be coming to an end. Just bringing your attention to your fingers and toes, maybe giving them a little wiggle. And when you are ready, open your eyes, take a look around at your surroundings, noticing anything in the room that you might not have noticed before. Have a little stretch, maybe a yawn, maybe a little shake. And if you want to, write down anything that came through during your meditation. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to do so now. And now we're going to move on to the next part of the morning practice, and we're going to fill up one page of things that we are grateful for. If this is something that you haven't done before, it is completely normal to not really know what to write down. And if that is the case, start with literally anything. It could be, I'm grateful for the air that I breathe. I'm grateful for the fact that I have water. I'm grateful for the food that I get to eat today. I'm grateful for my family, my friends, animals. I'm grateful for the trees. You can use all of your senses to think of things that you're grateful for, anything that makes you happy. And as you continue doing this practice, it will get easier and easier to think of more things that you're grateful for. So I'm just going to leave you for a couple of minutes again to do this journaling practice. How is everyone doing with their journaling practice, their gratitude practice? Notice how it makes you feel when you do this practice, and notice how you feel compared to the beginning of the practice. It's time to move on to the next part of the morning ritual. And now I'm just going to share with you some of my favorite prayers or affirmations that really help me to start my day in a high vibration and set me up for a really good day. You can also repeat these prayers, these affirmations throughout your day whenever you feel the need. So some of these prayers are more universal, like more general. You can use them every day, and some of them are more specific to cultivating self-esteem. So as I say these prayers, repeat them. I'll say them twice. Just repeat them in your head or out loud. And if you want to really get them into your subconscious even deeper, write them down. I love to write down my prayers if I really want to cement them into my subconscious. And also it's a great way to remember them for next time if you ever want to read them. I trust that my purpose is inevitably unfolding. I trust that my purpose is inevitably unfolding. I trust that it is impossible to miss my life's purpose. I trust that it is impossible to miss my life's purpose. I am connected to all of life. I am connected to all of life. I surrender to the will of the divine. I surrender to the will of the divine. Let me understand what gifts in me I have that I can contribute to the whole. Let me understand what gifts in me I have that I can contribute to the whole. How can I be of service to the whole? How can I be of service to the whole? Please guide me to move throughout my day with wisdom, compassion, and courage. Please guide me to move throughout my day with wisdom, compassion, and courage. I see my own beauty and grace. I see my own beauty and grace. Please use me to be of service to the whole. Please use me to be of service to the whole. I accept myself just the way I am. I accept myself just the way I am. I love myself more and more each day. I love myself more and more each day. And now it's time to drink our water, but first we're going to bless it by sending our love and intentions into that glass of water. So what you can do is literally say to the water, I love you, directing that loving energy into your glass. Tell your water that you love it. Tell your water that you're grateful for the minerals that it is going to provide you with. And feel the energy of love coming out from your heart, going into that water. And we're going to drink the whole glass. And as we drink the glass, imagine a white light coming from the water, extending out into your whole body as it travels down into your belly. And when we have finished our glass of water, we're going to take a deep breath in, breathing love into our bodies, and then letting any tension out with our exhale. And just taking the moment to thank yourself for showing up to your morning practice. Practice this daily to cultivate more self-love into your life. And let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you would like me to make more morning routines, then let me know. And if you know anyone that you feel like would benefit from this, please do share it with them. And if you want to blow out your candle, go ahead and blow out your candle. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace, namaste, have a beautiful day, beautiful soul.